Oh,
Welcome back to the Scuffed Ass Podcast for episode 180. I love that this episode is starting off with Wonder orgasming. That's great. Fucking, oh.
well, I just remembered our draft is tonight.
Yes, that's in 2 hours-ish. 2
I
hours.
also have to make a high stakes stakeout tonight, so
Oh, what? What?
lives are at stake if I do not succeed tonight.
I don't think that's true. What?
It is true, 100%.
Lives are something that matters?
Yes. Well, they matter to me.
You have a fox?
I'm not. I'm pretty sure it's a raccoon
Ah.
because it ate the heads off of the birds, then left them there. So, yeah.
Nice.
Because we went for my niece's birthday, we went fishing last night, and we didn't get back until 10 o'clock, which was rough for me. And when I went back to lock up the birds, I found 3 dead chickens, and one of them was gone, and all 3 chickens had their heads chewed off, which is notoriously either a weasel, which we don't have around here, or a raccoon.
We might have a weasel. You don't know.
Well,
Paul
somebody's
Heyman might
pet
be
that got
around.
loose then.
Paul Heyman might be around.
Just you and your wrestling.
I like that you knew that was a wrestling reference, so we're getting there, chat. Wonder will be a wrestling fan shortly. We're getting there.
No, it probably helps that we talk about wrestling almost every week.
I know. We're getting there, though. We're getting there. We'll get you there. We'll get you there. Did you not game yesterday? I just realized today, seeing all of you text, I was like, nobody sent anything in that chat yesterday.
Mm-mm.
Huh.
I don't think we'll be gaming next weekend either.
What the hell did you do to your gaming group?
Well, I don't remember what they're doing, but Heath is gone for a couple weeks doing whatever. I don't know if they went on a vacation or what, but
Gotcha. Well, if you don't have a house to game at, that will cause a problem when it's all old people who don't know how to turn on a computer.
Yeah, which I'm okay with it. I'm okay with taking a few weeks off.
You've got two better games to worry about, anyways.
That's true.
That's rude.
That's true.
But,
I mean, I enjoy my in-person games. I do.
I enjoy them if we could ever play the same game for more than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'm out.
Yeah. Which luckily we've been playing the same game somewhat for almost a month. The same 2 games, I should say, because we got one person's not there that's usually DMing, then the other person jumps in, and with the exception that we ran a one shot for Ryan's first time trying to DM, which he did all right. He did better than I thought he was going to be honest, but he definitely has things he's got to work on, but
everyone does.
Yeah, right.
For me, it's the voices, because I struggle with keeping the same voice, which is going to be a problem, because I'm trying to find a voice for my character for Heroes game.
Uh-huh.
But I got to stick with that one voice, so it's tough.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, and that was one thing about Ryan, is he didn't have the opportunity to have an NPC interaction.
Sure.
Where he has to, we did some, where we talked but it was just Ryan's regular voice for every NPC,
I try to avoid that, but sometimes I struggle.
Well, see, the weird part is, it's like you have the same voice,
but I fuck with my voice all the time.
You had an accent.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I fuck with my voice all the time for every character. So it's it's my normal voice without me doing something to it, but I just randomly fade into a different accent for no reason. Kind of like that.
Yeah. They just get Scottish all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which works. It's a good trick as a DM, is to be able to ADHD makes you a good DM, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you know?
I'm excited.
I'm excited for Eero's
Nope.
game. It's been almost
Yep.
a year. It's been probably over a year since I've played in a game.
Yeah. And the good thing is I know Eero is going to be a decent DM, because he's going to take it seriously.
Right.
And he's very creative in his mind.
Well, he's into it, and I'm not adding myself into the group of good DMs he's learning from, but he's been watching a lot of like Critical Role and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a bunch of really good DMs to learn from. I don't think I'm that good of a DM, so I'm not including myself in that list.
Well, I mean, I think you're pretty good. You're definitely not worse than people who have been doing it since the 70s, which I play with every weekend. So,
that's a oof. I should be worse, but
the only thing I could say about your DMing is the fact that sometimes you don't take notes when you should have. You expect us to, and then we don't, and then next thing you know,
I expect you to, and I expect myself to be able to remember it, and then I don't.
Yeah, a lot happens throughout the week, and then it's like,
well, and it also doesn't help that it's a lot happens throughout the 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it'd be different if we played, weekly or something where it wasn't as much time passed.
Yeah.
Now I gotta try not get confused between the two games. Shouldn't, hopefully.
You will. You always get confused between the multiple games. So
yeah. Well, the thing is technically I'm playing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different characters right now. So it's hard to remember who's what, when, where, and why sometimes. So that's why I try to take as much notes as I can so I can go back through and read the notes and be like, oh, yeah, that's right. That's what's going on.
I've just started kind of trying to watch the previous stream and get what I can out of that.
That's cheating.
Yeah, welcome to me. Oh, my God, no. Twitter's no longer Twitter now.
Oh, no. Oh.
No, it's officially been rebranded to X because Elon Musk is a 12-year-old.
X?
Yeah.
Have you checked your X today?
What
the fuck?
Because Elon's 12, dude. He has an obsession with the letter X, like a 12-year-old would.
Mm-hmm.
Why did it need to change?
I mean, he's a billionaire, 12-year-old though.
He got rid of the Twitter bird, and I'm mad about it for some shitty X logo.
I wish I was a billionaire at 12.
$10 million to never listen to any Beyonce song ever again. You taking it? I already don't listen to her for free, so yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could name a Beyonce song.
$10 million, I would never listen to any song ever on purpose for $10 million. Just saying. I would just be gone.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but yeah, fair enough. I don't know. $10 million, $10 million. But it's also not fair.
$10 million is a lot of work.
Well, no, so it's any person's song. I don't know, like Wednesday and Mindy and Emerson and these guys. I know them. They're great. I don't want to do that. I'd say no. Friendships are more important than money, I wonder.
Right. I mean,
nah, we know how it is. Somebody offers him $10. He's not never being on a show, listening to the podcast, watching a video.
So you could still be friends with them. You just can't listen to their music.
That's trash. I want to listen to their music. Fuck you.
I'm not only friends with people just because they can sing.
Well, that's not what I was saying at all. Weirdo.
I know.
God, I hate you.
It's just a point I'm going to make.
God, I hate you. Yeah. Oh, everybody's apologizing to Jordan Addison now. The Vikings wide receiver. He got pulled over and got a ticket for reckless driving and for speeding because he was doing 140 on the highway.
Mm-hmm.
People were like, what a stupid piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. Though people are still trying to call him. But now it's come out that his dog was like dying and he was trying to take him to the vet.
Hmm.
And it was like, and everybody's like, well, he still could have caused a wreck. Dude, it was 3 a.m. Nobody else was on the highway. No, he wasn't. Fuck off. And if he did wreck, he kills himself, which, like, not great. But, like, meh. You know? Single victim crime. When the victim is also the, you know. Yeah, I don't know.
The crime maker.
Yeah, but now everybody's like, oh, I'm sorry for calling this a dumb decision. It's still a little dumb to drive a $140, but also,
I mean,
I don't
at
know.
least he had a purpose.
Right?
People drive a $140 just because.
And if I hear one more motherfucker compare this to, well, so why weren't they? So if Henry Ruggs had a sick dog in his car the night, that would have made everything okay. Well, no, Henry Ruggs was drunk.
Uh-huh.
He shouldn't have been in a car to begin with. So no.
Right. Yeah. I was like,
but this guy is like, for clarity, since people don't get my point, Ruggs crashed and took someone's life. If Addison would have crashed into another vehicle at the same speed, he would have also taken someone's life like Ruggs did, which isn't a guarantee, actually. The person survived the Ruggs crash until their car exploded.
Yeah.
So, yeah, because if it's a modern car, you might be okay most of the time.
Yeah.
Like, odds are pretty good. Yeah, you'll be fucked up, but you'll be alive.
Yeah. I feel old.
Nobody cares. Or this dude just doesn't seem to care that Ruggs was drunk driving. He's just comparing the speed, which the speed is a problem, but it wasn't the problem with the Ruggs case. Ruggs doesn't get kicked out of the NFL and sent to prison for speeding.
Mm-hmm.
It was the fact that he was drunk, crashed, and killed somebody. Those are a lot of extra steps that aren't just driving fast. I don't know. I don't know. I'd rather he's doing 140 at 3 in the morning when nobody's on the highway than at 8 a.m. when it's full of traffic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Why do you feel old?
I feel old because my niece turned 16 today.
Yeah.
And she got a brand new car.
Who gave her a brand new car?
My brother.
What? Oh,
Yeah.
Why?
Because I guess firstborn.
I don't care.
I don't know.
Your brother can't be this stupid. Yeah, Daryl, I'm going there.
I mean, it's stupid and smart all
No, it's not smart. First car is always a junker that sucks because she doesn't know how to drive. Nobody ever does. This is her first time taking it places.
I mean,
let her go.
She took driver's ed.
I don't care. That means nothing to me. Driver's ed doesn't teach you how to drive. Nothing teaches you how to drive except for driving. So give her the junker that she can go break. And then once it's broken, you get her the nicer car.
Yeah. See, that's not what my brother's seen. And because I was kind of on your same viewpoint. Like, I'm like, man, really? A brand spanking new car for a 16-year-old teenager who's going to be parking it in the high school parking lot where shit gets tore off of it by other drivers?
Right.
But he's like, well, it's more along the lines of it's one of the safest vehicles on this, to drive to date.
It's valid.
Like, it's a 5-star head-in crash rating. It's one of the most, if you get in a wreck in this car, you got a good chance of survival. Versus if you get an old junker car, and you wreck in that son of a gun, due to some drunk driver who swerves into your lane or something like that, you're probably not going to survive.
That's fair.
So I can get his viewpoint. Plus, it was only like $25,000 for it brand new. So
that's not bad. What is it?
It's a brand new Chevy Malibu. Which I was like, Oh, I didn't think anybody was making a new car. Apparently, Chevy's making a brand new Malibu.
When did Chevy start making the Malibu again?
2023, apparently.
They don't. Oh, okay. I guess they do make the Malibu again. I'm still mad at him. He could have spent less and bought a Toyota.
Well, yeah.
Safer and more reliable.
Actually, not safer. They're the same on the technically, according to the crash test data.
I'll take the people who have continued to make the car for the last always, not the people who just decided to respin a new SKU of car. It's going to be a bad car. That's how new cars
Malibus have always been good. Malibus have always been nice cars.
Except for when they take them away and the first year they bring them back, they suck every time. Because Chevy forgets how to make a car. That's why if Ford ever makes a car again, you don't buy it the first year. You'll wait until the second year when they've ironed out the kinks.
I don't know. I mean, this car seems to be extremely popular.
But none of that matters.
The ones,
yeah. But, I mean,
they sold 4 of them.
Safety. Yeah. I think it's more because he can control the car himself. You can set it to where the car isn't. Well, I don't know if Chevy allows this. I know Tesla does, and I think Toyota does, where you can just set parental controls on the car. It's never allowed to go above 75 miles an hour. It just can't turn on after a certain time at night. Right. You can set it to just no. Oh, there's 3 people in this car. It can't move.
Yeah. Yeah, my brother's not that controlling.
No, that's not controlling.
Not the point.
I don't think. But especially when at 16 in this state, you have a legal curfew for for driving. I guess maybe not if you did driver's ed. I don't know how that works.
Right.
But either way, there's still you can't drive after 10 p.m. unless you have a work excuse or a sports excuse, which means it wouldn't be a curfew set just because your brother's being controlling. It's for legal reasons. I don't want to have to deal with the ticket.
Usually it's a town ordinance thing.
No, not when you first get your license at 16. You wouldn't know because you didn't get your license at 16.
That's true. I waited till I was 18, so I didn't have to deal with all that
you don't
shit.
get to speak like you know. I know because I did it. I wasn't allowed to drive after. Actually, it was 11 p.m. because it was a struggle for game nights. That's why I always stayed at people's houses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that's until you turn 17. But it could have been different if you took driver's ed because I didn't because there was no point.
Right. Well, she did it just for the lower insurance.
Fair.
But,
oh, come on. Insurance on a fucking 97 Chevy Lumina is not that high whether I took driver's ed or not, so it's okay.
Right. Yeah.
25 versus $30. I don't know. You remember that Chevy Lumina?
It's a nice freaking car, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I bet.
It's it's got a turbo in it. It's freaking fast and it doesn't have a huge engine in it, but it's just turbo and all these small engines.
Well, I mean,
it's little 4-cylinder engines.
Ford has one of the 10 fastest street legal cars in the world, and it's a V6.
Uh-huh.
Ford GT is just a V6, and that feels disgusting to say.
Yeah.
I hate it, but Ford's V6 is incredible.
Yeah. But it's a nice car. I'm glad that she has it,
Yeah.
He's going to have to buy all the kids the car at some point. So
no, maybe this is the plan. You just hand that one down through all the kids.
That is his plan.
Get her a different car when she's off to college or whatever.
When she plans on getting another car when she goes to college, and then, the middle child will get that car.
Yeah.
It just works its way up,
Yep. That's fair, actually. Okay, so I guess it makes sense. Just because she's the oldest, she gets the brand new version of the car. But they're just going to share that one among the 3. That's fair.
Plus, and Daryl said, you're going to pay for your next car, basically.
Oh, okay.
He says, well, this is how you're going to gain your credit. He says, we're going to make payments on this one. Your name's going to be on the title, so you gain a little bit of credit. But when you go to college and you decide you want a new car, this one's going to go to Shaylin, and then you're going to go and, take out a loan for your new car. And it's probably going to be another $25,000, $20,000 car.
And he'll still probably have to co-sign on it anyways.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Yeah. He's going to help her out. It's not like he's going to, but he's trying to, teach him valuable life lessons regarding credit, and
that makes sense.
I think credit's kind of bullshit anyway.
It absolutely is, but in America,
we have to have it.
Important. So.
Yeah.
Why do you think I have 2 credit cards now?
Yeah, it's stupid.
That I'm just using like their cash. Fucking use it, pay it off. Use it, pay it off. Use it, pay it off.
Yeah, and see, I don't believe in credit cards. So last time I was making payments on something was my truck, which I paid that off a long time ago. And it's been shit. I paid it off 2018, 2019 or something like that. And I had a credit score like 760 or something like that. I had a good credit score because I paid on that truck for like 5 years. And then I paid it off. And since I haven't been in debt for 4 years or so, my credit score's dropped like 190 points. It's stupid. That doesn't make any sense to me. Other than, you have to be in debt in order to have good credit. So it's systemic. That
as always, our system is shit. Good job.
Yep. Welcome to America. Everything's shitty.
Yes. But every time you say that, people get mad. I was gonna say, yet every time I say that, people get all bitchy and it's the greatest country in the world. Sure used to be, but it's definitely not no more.
Well, and I'm not saying that there's not good things about this country. It's just there's other countries that have good aspects about their country that we could literally be like, let's do that.
Oh, all of it.
But we could just, no, America.
We could just do all of it, but there's, yeah. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 logo leaked. Bro, that's just a shittier Black Ops 3 logo, and I'm kind of mad about it.
Call of Duty what's
Modern Warfare 3's logo leaked.
Oh.
Because somebody found a bunch of Monster Energy boxes and took pictures of them. Logo's kind of shit. Sledgehammer Games is making Modern Warfare 3 again. Because remember, Infinity Ward made the original Modern Warfare 1 and 2 back in like 2010? And then Sledgehammer took over for Modern Warfare 3, which is considered the worst of the Modern Warfare trilogy. And then here we go again. To be fair, it can't get much worse. I need you to convince me. I keep seeing clips of us playing Call of Duty back in the day, and I keep going, ooh, we should play.
Yeah.
And then I think about it, and I go, oh, maybe not.
Yeah, because paying $60 for a game that's...
Oh, I don't mean Warzone's still free.
Oh, I don't know about Warzone. I thought you were talking about Blackout.
No, we'd have to pay $60 for that again.
Yeah, stupid.
And I don't know if the servers are alive enough for that to work.
Last time I tried it worked. But
that was on PlayStation. We wouldn't be on PlayStation.
True. It's true. Yeah.
And I also don't know how the thing works, because we're, I don't know if Black Ops 4 is having issues with their, the identity thieving on online stuff, which would be a reason you wouldn't want to play it online.
Right.
I gotta go through and cancel my Spotify soon before it gets more expensive.
Yeah. I just wish that we could get another Blackout, like a updated version of Blackout, but actual Blackout, not...
Never gonna happen. We got Warzone.
Yeah, everybody seems to think Warzone's the shit. It's not. It's terrible.
Give me what we talked about the one day. Treyarch next game next year, Call of Duty 2024, should just be called Call of Duty Zombies. There should be no multiplayer. There should be, no campaign. Just zombies. Just zombies. And for that Warzone season, you have a map, like we broke down on this podcast once, that is just the zombies maps smashed together.
Mm-hmm.
It would be sick. But they'll never do that because Activision hates fun.
Right. And then you can make it also no fucking loadouts.
I like
but
loadouts.
you could pick up things like the ray gun and the wonder weapons and kill people with it, Not just I'm gonna cheese the meta all the time.
Yeah.
Because I have no life. That's what bothers me. It's just like, I got a little behind on Warzone.
Dude, if we tried to play now, it would be so bad.
Yeah.
I don't even know what any of the guns are. Also, there's no map I want to play, so that makes it even tougher.
Yeah. But I feel like it's stupid that you could literally get the drop on somebody, shoot them in the back 47 times, and they turn around and just spray you for like half a second and you're dead, and they somehow win. It's just, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Because Modern Warfare plays the meta. They don't even try to equal out guns at all. They just go, oh, well, this is the meta now. Oh, this is the meta. Oh, this is the meta.
Ooh. So we've still got 2 more uniform reveals guaranteed, and then we're all still holding out hope that the Bills are... Where there's smoke, there's usually fire, but it might just be smoke. I don't know. They keep teasing the red helmets. I think you should just say fuck your current uniforms and just go back. Give me the red helmets always. Your current uniforms aren't that good. I hate white helmets.
And then also I've been watching Josh on the do the practice squad stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's been wearing the red visor and it's so good. And the red helmet too. He's been wearing the red helmet with the red visor. It's like, God, that looks so good.
We're never gonna get it though.
Nope. I don't understand why visors are a thing. Why that's fine, but
dude, I want to know what the point is gonna be of all of this. So, dude paid $44 billion for Twitter. It wasn't for the staff; he fired all of them. It wasn't for the tech or code because he's been gutting it. It wasn't for the users because he keeps forcing them away. It wasn't for the brand name recognition because he's changing that too. So what the fuck was the point of spending $44 billion? You could have spent like $10 million and just built a better Twitter.
Right.
Like, what was your plan? I hate that somebody who was supposed to be one of the smartest men in the world, the downfall of Elon has been incredible. From like the broiest of tech bros to like everybody loved Elon. He was like the idol for the tech industry to suddenly like, we don't talk about him. He's kind of gross.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like it started off as I'm going to buy it just to prove a point. And then he realized, oh, this isn't a good idea. And he tried to back out.
Now he just wants to ruin it? Your money's already in it. Why not try to make it better? And if this is what you think making it better is, you're an idiot. That's what
I'm pretty sure he's trying to just ruin it, honestly.
That's got to be it. But we're getting a new Broncos uniform tomorrow that's going to suck because they're doing a white helmet. Because everybody needs a white helmet.
Literally go orange. I don't even care. Not white. I don't like orange either, but...
I think you should get rid of the current uniforms for the Broncos because they suck and go back to the old, like, 80s and 90s. The powder blue and orange, because it was better. Stop with the navy blue and orange. You're not the Bears. Sorry. Mm-hmm. Sorry. They're not the Bears, though. They're not. Speaking of uniforms, though, we've got quite a few incredible ones. Have you seen all of them?
Mm-mm.
All right. Well.
Oh, the ones that you got?
No.
I've seen all those.
All right. Whatever. I can share this screen, I think. Oh, well, that's showing a lot of things. Good thing we don't talk about anything important on here. On Discord. Yeah.
Yeah.
But this way people can kind of still see our faces and see what we're talking about. So the Jets revealed new ones today. I just want to know why Aaron Rodgers is wearing a kicker face mask. I know he's always worn just the 2-bar, but normally it's, bigger and goes up over the nose. That's a kicker mask, bro. That ain't it. Let's see if we can get the full view of these throwbacks right here. Because you got to go ice white, apparently, always. Aaron in the number 8, still odd.
Yeah.
Still odd.
Why does Aaron Rodgers and Hunter Biden look like they could be brothers?
Maybe they are. You don't know.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know.
So the Titans got new uniforms. They got the Oilers throwbacks. I love them.
They're not bad. I mean,
here, look at the King. He makes it look better because he's the King.
Yeah.
You see.
I like the red, the red sleeves with it.
We got the creamsicles from the Bucks back.
Oh,
the orange creamsicles. The Vikings got theirs. This is a horrible picture, but yeah. And the Seahawks got theirs. I also love that one.
That actually is pretty good too. I like that.
The throwbacks rule, man. Yeah, so now you can see the side of the helmet and the.
Oh.
Yeah. Those are good. I like them. What else we got? It does suck that Ryan Tannehill is the guy who has to show off your new uniform, though. That's tough. There's a reason that Kirky Boy wasn't. Yeah, hello.
Oh, God. Make it happen.
They won't, because they're the Bills. Also, what the fuck are these Twitter ads, by the way? Have you been seeing those as I scroll by?
Yeah.
Those are ads, bro. The fuck? It's awful. Who else had new uniforms? The Cardinals got new ones, but they suck.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
They're always bad.
Cardinals are the Cardinals.
The Cardinals. But yeah, there's the full uniform for the Seahawks. Looks pretty good. Oh, look at those jerseys. Those almost existed for the Jaguars. Why is this so long, bro? It would have been cool if it just ended here and took up the shoulders. But why did it just extend?
Oh.
Knock up. It's gross.
It ran so fast, its ass elongated.
Oh, those aren't the new Colts ones, actually. Hold on. Oh, yeah. When the NFL lets you break its uniform rules because your uniforms are bad. When the Browns wore those and they let them switch to these because those were bad.
Yeah.
And then these were a full-time uniform used by an NFL team. They don't match. So they were like, yeah, you can just rock your throwbacks permanently. Here you go. Good choice. Good choice.
Who makes decisions in the NFL? I want to be that guy because I'm pretty sure I can make better decisions than him.
But yeah, so the new Colts uniforms are a heather blue. So they're odd. Yeah, the Colts got the worst ones, I think. Look at these.
Oh, it looks like a high school team.
Kinda. And now I can't say they're the worst because these are the Lions for this year. Oh, I just realized they can't see any of what I'm showing at the moment, so it didn't matter. That was a dub. But yeah, there's the Lions ones.
I get to see them.
Yeah, stop pausing the stream. Here, we're just going to leave it like this. I'm not clicking on them anymore. So what did we miss? I don't know what everybody missed. I got to scroll back up because I feel bad now. So yeah, the new Titans / Oilers ones. Yeah, those ads, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, the Titans Oilery ones. The Jets released ones today. I don't know if anybody got to see those. I don't know how far back this error happened. But yeah, the Jets throwback New York Sack Exchange ones. Now we can scroll back to where we were. Like, bro, what the fuck is that even for? What are they promoting?
You don't want to know.
Anime bitches? I don't. Oh, yeah. Lionel Messi now plays for Miami, like the soccer team in Miami. First game, he hit he scored a goal, won the game because he's Messi. Yeah, he's Lionel Messi. That's what they do. Yeah. So the Colts ones that suck, the Lions ones that suck, bro. God damn.
That's funny.
Every ad for no reason. The creamsicles.
Mm-hmm.
The Vikings new ones on Little Kirko. The Browns new ones that aren't even that new. The Patriots really got to get new uniforms because these suck.
I feel like the Vikings jerseys need to be more purple.
What do you mean? It's just
purple. They look like, I don't know. You know, the first time I seen it, I thought, oh, the Ravens uniform. And then
the Ravens also wear purple.
I know, but it's just, they need to be different purples.
They are. You're just colorblind.
That's true. I am colorblind.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. A lot of the Vikings ones. There's the Browns. They also got a white helmet for some reason. Yeah, the Lions could have gave us this, but they didn't. Yet people were mad because this guy was talking about how the non-throwbacks for this year sucked. Not all non-throwbacks suck, though. All these are great.
What about the Seahawks were good.
Well, those are throwback.
Are they? Oh,
Yeah.
What? I guess it is the throwback, but they put the emblem on the...
No, that was always there.
Was it?
That throwback is from before you were even alive, bro.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Fair enough.
I really hope we don't see that uniform matchup. All white versus all white. I'm going to have no clue what's going on out there. Now, this should be the matchup for this game.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Yeah, go back to those Patriots uniforms. They're prettier.
Well, the thing about it is Patriots have they could have such a good color scheme. They just...
It's red, white, and blue. That's like every team's color scheme.
I know.
The old Titans uniforms.
Red, white, and blue looks good to me, and they just somehow make the red, white, and blues look terrible.
Look at those. Look at those. Look at those.
Yeah.
Those were great. Maybe it's bullying because we're looking at Brady. I don't know. All right. Boodle-doop.
Boodle-doop.
Oh, well, that was something. Let's see if those ads get us banned. It's not my fault, bro.
Oh, why they would get us banned? Like, shit.
Because they're
literally
naked-ass anime bitches.
They were naked. Just because they show a little bosom
That's valid.
does not make it
This
naked.
is a controversial opinion lately for some reason, though. Controversial, but if I work a full-time job, I should be able to live in a one-bedroom apartment by myself and not starve to make rent.
Good.
That's valid. Because technically, the minimum wage means I should be able to support my wife and 2 kids in a house that we own.
Mm-hmm.
Without my wife ever having to work. That's what minimum wage is supposed to do. And I don't care that you don't think that's what it's about. That's what it is. Shut up with what you think. I don't give a fuck what you think. It's what is real and what is why that exists. Fuck your opinion. Here's the facts. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not.
Yeah. There's a reason why minimum wage was, created in the first place.
Yeah.
And those were the definitions that defined minimum wage, was the minimum amount of money you could bring in and still support yourself and your family without your wife working, and still have a house to stay in and make it just fine. But no, today you could literally have 4 people all married to each other, all working full-time jobs, and you might be able to afford a shack with a leaky roof in it. Like, what do we do in America? Come on.
Right.
Come on. We have the resources to make things nice here, but we choose not to.
Do. Yeah, why would we make anything nice? Oh my god. Fucking dog.
Yeah.
Out there going bork, bork, bork.
Yeah. Luckily, we can't hear him. Just
oh,
you.
That's good. That's good. I thought you could.
Nope. Your mic does a pretty good job of
that's good.
cutting background noise.
Yeah.
To be fair, you back away from the mic like 6 feet and you can't hear you. So
that's true. Ooh. Apparently, people want to buy FaZe Clan. I'm sorry. I think that brand's kind of shot now. They kind of ruined themselves, which sucks. FaZe used to be a cool thing, but it's kind of gross now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Now I'm excited.
Why are you excited?
Because we got a draft. I'm always excited for drafts. And then after the draft goes by, I'm like, that sucked. I didn't get anybody I wanted.
Ooh. That's a hill to choose to die on. So Karl Malone, basketball player. Today is his 60th birthday. We don't like Karl Malone around here. I don't think this NBA account should have said anything about him. People saying to everyone in the replies, you're all awful people, still holding a grudge on something that happened over 25 years ago. Bro had a kid with a 13-year-old when he was in his 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not awful people. He is. It was 40 years ago. He faced the consequences. No, he didn't.
No, he didn't.
He didn't face shit.
You know who faced his consequences? That 13-year-old did.
Yep. You kids still want to damage his legacy. He doesn't deserve a legacy. There are some things that people do in life that you should forgive and forget. That ain't one of them.
No.
That ain't one of them.
There's few things, that you can do that cannot be forgiven in the future. And that's one of them.
My God. Like, yeah, what? Yeah, he never faced any consequences. Fuck Karl Malone. Nobody likes... All my homies hate Karl Malone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nasty bitch. It's awful. It's terrible. But yeah, defending Karl Malone is a way.
People have strange minds. I know my mind's strange, but I can rest assured that I do not have the strangest mind out there.
It's true. Good, Cody. Stop trying to... Okay, sorry. We're getting into wrestling because it popped up. It's not my fault.
Always happens.
Okay, but no, so this isn't about anything that's currently happening. But you can actually have an opinion on this one. So at WrestleMania, Roman Reigns faced Cody Rhodes. The build-up to that was Cody Rhodes needed to finish his story and finally win, like, the top championship in the company, right? Mm-hmm. He had to finish the story. To me, that's stupid. because winning the championship shouldn't be the end of the story. It should be the beginning of it. So he lost and everybody's mad. I'm sitting there like, no, he can't finish the story. The story can never be finished. That's not how life works. This is a horrible path to take, right? Now Cody Rhodes is saying he hates the finishing the story term since it's become a meme. Good. Hate it. Realize how stupid it is. It's awful. You're not finishing your story. If Roman Reigns finished his story when he won the title, we wouldn't have the greatest story ever told in wrestling. Fucking idiot. That's why I don't want you to win, because there's no story after you win it. You have to retire and vacate the title the next night because you have nothing left in your career, because you finished your story. You know?
I guess that makes sense.
I don't know. I don't like the way he's phrased that. So yeah, that's what I hate. Oh wow, it's tough.
My poor girlfriend, man.
What'd she do now?
She has struggled with this damn tire shop that's over there where she lives. So I think I told you about it a little bit. I don't know if I told you on stream or not, but
I don't know.
Her truck had bad tires on it. It kept going flat, so she finally decided, she's gonna get some new ones. So she goes in to this place. She was gonna originally go to one place, but then she, talked to some other people. They're, oh no, come down here. We're great. It's like, all right. So she goes down there, and to put new tires on and align them took them like 2.5 hours. But before that happened, they spent 45 minutes arguing with her. Are you, we didn't, because she had ordered the tires, had the owner of the shop ordered the tires so that they would get there the next day so she could come in and get them put on. She comes in the next day. Well, the owner's not there, and then there's other people that are running the place, and they're like, no, we don't have these tires here. And she goes, yes, I ordered them yesterday. Your owner said they'd be here this morning. And they're like, well, we got our shipment of tires, and none of those tires that you say, were in there. So they go back and forth for a while, and then they finally call the owner, and the owner says, oh yeah, they should be there. Check under such and such. Well, it takes them 30 minutes. They finally come out. Oh, we found your tires. They were here the whole time. She goes, okay, cool. So then she goes and sits down. 2.5 hours later, they come out. Okay, we're all done. Whatever. Make her pay for them. Made her pay for an alignment, which I think is bullshit, because if you buy tires through a tire shop, they should give you a free alignment. Because it's mandatory. Almost, it's a mandatory thing that you get your you want to you want to align your truck if you get new tires. Otherwise, could ruin your brand new tires. So she leaves the place. Doesn't think much of it. Kind of glances at the tires, but the thing about it is her dad ordered the tires for her. So she wanted, I can't remember what they're like, Safari tires or whatever. So she gets home and she goes, God, that was a rough ass ride. It's like her whole truck was just shaking on the way home. So she gets home, she gets out, and she calls her dad. She's like, man, these tires are super rough. I thought you said they were smooth riding. And he's like, well, they should be. They're nice on my vehicle. So he's like, send me a picture of the tires. So she sends him a picture of the tires. And he goes, well, those aren't the right tires. So the next day, she goes back to the tire shop. And she goes, well, these aren't the right tires. And he's like, well, we agreed on such and such. And she goes, no, the Safaris, not whatever the other brand is. It's the same brand of tires, just different tread, basically. And so they argue back and forth. So then, she called her dad. Dad calls the shop. The shop basically tells him, well, we can get the other tires, but you'd have to pay for us to have them put on. And he's like, no, you guys messed up and ordered the wrong tires and put the wrong tires on. And they're like, yeah, but you didn't catch the mistake right away and you drove on the tires. And so technically they're not brand new tires now. So yeah, and they just argued back and forth. And finally they said, whatever, screw it. We'll keep the tires that are on it and we'll just drive with those. They're a little bit cheaper tire, whatever, just gonna plan on not lasting as long, basically.
And also tell them we'll never be back in here again.
Well, pretty much. They didn't say that, but they should have. So she's like, whatever. So she goes driving back. Well, she came down here to see me, and the whole way down here and the whole way back, like the cab of the truck rattles so bad that it locks her seatbelt.
The fuck is wrong with these tires?
She's not sure. So she pulls up in my driveway. Yeah. So she pulls up in my driveway and she's like, should tires, she thought it was the highway at first, but she's like, even on brand new highway, it still freaking vibrates. Not as bad, but it vibrates like crazy. And I was like, well, are you feeling it through the steering wheel? She goes, no, it's just the cab that rattles like that. And I'm like, well, usually if it's something to do with the tires, you'll feel it through your steering wheel as well.
Mm-hmm.
Unless it's, usually if it's an alignment problem or an alignment issue. And I'm like, well, did they say they got the alignment done? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, who did the alignment? And she's like, well, they had some guys in the back and they had kids running around back there. And she's like, I'm pretty sure one of them was high. Because, I went back there and he was smoking something that looked more like a joint, not a cigarette. And I was like, well, he could just be smoking a tobacco, where people use those roll-ups or whatever.
Yeah, you can roll your own cigarettes.
I was like, it doesn't necessarily mean he was smoking marijuana or anything like that. She's like, yeah, I don't know. But she thought, things were sweet. Plus, who has kids running around in their shop? That seems like a liability waiting to happen. But anyway, that's besides the point. She's like, well, I'm not even sure if they even aligned my, tires, even though they said they did. So
the tires are already destroyed, huh?
Maybe. Well, awesome. She might have caught it soon enough. If it is that.
I don't know. That's a lot of driving from where she's at to where we're at to back where she's at.
Well, the tires didn't look. I checked out the tires. It didn't look like they were having any uneven wear or anything like that. So I don't know. I did say that one of her tires kind of looks like it's kind of angled weirdly. So I was like, well, maybe you have a bad ball joint or something.
Could be.
She's on rough roads every single day. She lives out in the country, so she's on rough roads every day. But it does seem ironic that her tires that she had on there were just fine, and it was a smooth ride. And then she gets these new tires, and all of a sudden it's just a rough ride. And so that tells me it has to be something with. And then I was also worried that, maybe she's got loose lug nuts and they forgot to tighten the lug nuts. So I, gave the tire a kick and kind of checked out the lug nuts, and I wasn't seeing any, wearing, because it'll usually warble out the hole, and you can tell if a lug nut's been loose or something like that. So I was like, I'm gonna make sure her tire isn't gonna fall off while she's driving the truck. The tires look fine. I feel like they didn't align the truck, or they didn't do it properly, or something like that. It's a newer truck, so I don't know. But I also looked, and I think there's supposed to be like these plastic spacers that help you align. When you do an alignment and stuff, there's little spacers and things.
The other question is, are they balanced correctly?
Yeah. Oh, and another. Oh, I wonder that
balanced. Aligned.
Now that you say that, I wonder if they put because the tires are supposed to have a little lead.
Yeah, little magnets that balance them out. Your driver's side tire might have 10, while your passenger, your front driver, might have 10.
To put them on.
Yeah, they might have just not done any, so you're not balanced at all.
Yeah, I wonder if that because when I
hit
got
her
my
with that
tires,
message while it's fresh on the brain, bud. I'll keep the air alive while you hit her with that message.
I'm going to go ahead and message her
because I'm mad for kind of not mad, but mad. The Lions are hosting free agent quarterback Teddy Bridgewater today.
Oh.
Not like this.
This is where he dies.
Maybe he'll just take Jared Goff's spot, but if he does that, then maybe the Lions do win the division. My love for Teddy is a problem. Ain't no way. Oh my God. So a Lions player, CJ Gardner-Johnson, got a knee injury today during training camp. Bills running back Nyheim Hines suffered a significant knee injury and is expected to miss the entire 2023 season. He's the guy you traded for about midway through and had the kick return touchdown to open the game the week after the DeMar situation. Yep. The it feels like fate moment.
Yeah.
Because that's
he blew his knee out?
Yeah. And he's going to miss the year.
Man, we haven't even started yet.
No.
What the fuck, dude?
That's tough, bro. That's tough. I don't think that's... The Ravens have placed Rashad Bateman on the physically unable to perform list. Let's see what else we know.
We got plenty of running backs. Just put, James Cook back there to receive the kickoffs.
The NFL confirmed today that Ioma Owazurike of the Denver Broncos has been suspended indefinitely for betting on NFL games in the 2022 season. Guys, it's not that fucking hard. I'm sorry, it's not. Guys getting suspended for betting while in the facility. Bro, it's not that hard not to open up the DraftKings app while you're at work. Betting on games. There's like 2 rules total. How do you break them? What the fuck are we doing? Throwing your whole career away. You're throwing your whole career away for a fucking, what? For a $20 prop bet? Like, you're so fucking stupid. I hate you. All of you. Everyone who's been suspended for this. Except Calvin Ridley. That one just pisses me off. And I know that's weird. Why does that make it different? Because he wasn't with the team anymore. Like, he was on the roster, but he was on the, like, physically unable to perform list. And he stepped away and said, I don't know if I'm ever going to play football again. And was away from the team and bet on the Falcons to win a game. I'm so... why? That one bugs me. It's like, he wasn't with the team. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't on the team anymore. Not really. I don't get it. But that's the only time it ever... Not saying that name. Patriots signed somebody today with a name that you cannot say.
Huh.
It's his last name is the F word. The F word. Not fuck. That other one.
Oh.
It's just straight up that's his last name.
Are they gonna like put the star symbols in his last name on the back of the jersey, or what the fuck are they gonna do
that
there?
That would be so much better. I hope they do. Oh.
Or just put his first name on the back.
Oh, that's nice. Packers president Mark Murphy told shareholders today, when talking about Aaron Rodgers and the trade, that we will bring him back and retire his number at the appropriate time. So once he retires, 12 is going to hang in the rafters in Green Bay, which is
as
cool.
It should.
Right. Well, because it was that whole thing with Favre. When he signed with Minnesota, Green Bay was like, nah, he's dead to us. And it took like him making the Hall of Fame for them to finally retire his number, which makes no sense. The one that still offends me, why is 28 still a number you can wear in Minnesota?
Right.
Bugs me. Yeah, CJ Gardner-Johnson went down with a right leg injury and was carted off the field. It was non-contact. Apparently he's okay, though.
Oh. I gotta think about who the hell I'm gonna draft.
Yeah, that happens in like an hour. when we hop on. We'll be on stream for that one, I think, because I think Jake and Miller might join us in the Discord and just go full taco about it. I do wonder what sort of idiots. Who's going to be the idiot that drafts a quarterback way too early and fucks us all over?
Right. Yep.
There's always one.
It might be me.
Don't do it. If nobody else is taking a quarterback, just don't. And it's the thing, right? Quarterback's a position where it doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Jake were in the championship game of my fantasy league last year. Our quarterbacks were Kirk Cousins and like Jared Goff, because it doesn't matter. Also, to be fair, as boring as Cuzzo is, he's a top 10 fantasy quarterback every year because he just consistently gives you 4,500 yards and 30 touchdowns. It's a guarantee. That's just what Cuzzo does. So, like, if I miss out on quarterbacks, it's just like, okay, I'll take Cuzzo. Thanks.
Well,
Sick.
Not only that, I'd almost take Cuzzo just because of Justin Jefferson.
Right?
He's throwing to the best receiver probably almost ever to exist. You know, good possibility.
That he could finish his career by that. He's on pace. The issue is Jerry Rice played for like 40 years. He was 41 and put up a 1,500-yard season. That's nutty. Randy Moss retired at 33.
So, but I don't know.
But yeah,
it's just
like Josh Allen's nice because he has the upside, like for certain games, but like, you get any of the like above average guys, you're gonna be fine. Now, being stuck with Jared Goff as a starter is tough, but you know, there's the upper echelon. Like, having Mahomes, Allen, Hurts, Lamar, or Fields, and Fields is a weird one, but his rushing upside is incredible. So. Those five, like, you'd love to have them. But after that, like Herbert, Cuzzo, Dak, Geno Smith, Trevor Lawrence, those guys, they're going to give you almost the same production as those other five guys. The rushing upside's just nice.
Yeah. I just had a thought that came to my mind.
Oh no, what are you gonna do?
How I could piss you off the most I could possibly ever piss you off.
What are you gonna do?
When it comes to drafting.
You gonna take JJ? Because I probably won't have the first pick. I haven't gotten JJ in any of my redraft leagues because I didn't have the first pick.
Right. Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It's not like last year where I could take JJ at like pick 8 because everybody's like, he's really good, but like, you know, Cooper Kupp and maybe Jamar and Diggs will be better. Now it's like, Jefferson. He's the first pick in every league, every time, everywhere.
Yeah.
My hope, I don't know where I'm drafting at. I should go find out. ESPN Fantasy football. He.
Yeah, while you're at it, tell me where I'm drafting because I have no idea either.
I don't know how to find it is my big issue.
View
draft order. I couldn't look on my phone. I am picking 9th. That sucks. You're picking 5th. God damn it. The guy picking first, I don't even know if he's going to be there. Oh, dude. I could be such a cunt. I could move myself up. I'm not gonna. I could re-randomize it so this guy doesn't have first pick, but I'm not gonna because people have already seen their picks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I got pick 9, which sucks. Because I don't think I'll end up with Travis Kelce either, which was kind of my backup play. Because tight ends suck.
Right.
So, like,
if you can get a tight end that puts up 30 points, that's kind of a GG.
Travis is the only one really worth drafting early because I can wait until way later. So, yeah, I don't know what I'll end up with. But also maybe, see, most of the people picking before me are, like, people who kind of understand fantasy. I don't know. But I think we should end there so I can go get ready to stream and stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a game to play, I guess, while we're drafting.
Playing games while drafting? No! Can't do that.
Why not?
I don't know. Fuck you.
We're still going to be in the cord.
Yeah.
But...
All right. Well, I think that'll do it for us. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.